guys, so I recorded this once already and then my computer popped up some game mode control something. I don't know. So I'm going to start over. Anyhow, so hi. Um, Once again, I'm filming on a Sunday because I haven't been on this week really. And I want to talk about why. And then later on today, I'll be sharing my weight loss video for this week, my weigh-in video um, that I made on Wednesday. Wednesday, I did my video. I was super stoked. I was feeling better physically because I was getting over all my illnesses. I was finally done with my prednisone, although I'm still on an oral steroid that's like a inhaler steroid. Um, and then I got a message on Instagram. And for those of you who are newer, I do have body dysmorphia. I've lost 100 pounds, but I don't see it. I mean, this shirt I have on right now is a 1X. When I first started, a 1X wouldn't have even been a dream for me to put on. And it's one of those things where when I order stuff online, I never know if I should order it, like what size I should order. And I'm always afraid to shop, and I really haven't, because I just I don't know what size to get. Between different brands, the sizing runs differently. Between just everything, and I don't want to get something and think it might fit and then have it be too small, and I don't need that right now in my life. And plus, we're getting ready to move, so I don't need to order clothes anyway. But I mean, overall, it's been rough because, I've just struggled with my body dysmorphia so much in the last year. When everybody else was seeing weight loss, I wasn't seeing anything, and it just has been a struggle for me. And so I got this message on Instagram. And this happened, unfortunately, right after I kind of had a little pity party. Because I'm one of those people that really wants to make a difference. And the idea of being able to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to where I could actually, make a difference in someone else's life. Because I would maybe actually get maybe 50, 60 bucks a month. And then I could use that to have something I could give away, because I don't have the money to. With me not working right now, my husband's the only one working. Our budget is tighter than a lot of things. And so I kind of was like, wow, even if I get like 50, 100 bucks a month, I could then buy something to use as a giveaway, something that's helped me, or I could use that to buy different things that's cost effective and buy different kitchen tools to try that I know I need. I need a food processor desperately. And then maybe give away a food processor, just kind of buying stuff that I need, but also buying a second one and being able to give it away. That's the idea of giving something away is always first and foremost in my goal list. And a lot of you know that. When I can, I do. Right now, because I'm not working, I can't. It's just not a thing. And so I got kind of depressed because someone that I've been watching for a little while, it's kind of been on the DDP website, just started a YouTube channel and has 20,000 subscribers. And they literally are the most annoying person on the face of the planet. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not going to say the YouTube channel. I'm not going to go into it. But their Instagram has 20,000 subscribers. And then they start getting free stuff in the mail. And they're not even and this is my thing. Granted, this is my way of thinking. So I know y'all are going to say, well, not everybody thinks like you do. And I get that. But they got a case of stuff product from some company because they have so many subs, and they're just keeping it all. They're not gonna offer to give some away to some of their subscribers. And I'm thinking, why wouldn't you pick a Instagram subscriber and a YouTube subscriber and send them an assortment of those products or something, because they're all individually packaged, and let them try them. Why wouldn't you do that? And they're just not, and they're getting tons of stuff, and it just frustrates me because I'm a super unselfish person. So I mean, that kind of got me into a little bit of a spin of this person doesn't really do much except for be well, you need to eat a plant-based diet. And so maybe they just got a whole bunch of vegans on their channel. I don't know. And I absolutely believe you should probably eat more plant-based than anything, but your body also needs protein and meat, the stuff that you can't get, certain vitamins you can't get from just plants. And I don't want to be I have a hard enough time taking my regular medicine. I haven't taken it in 4 days. honest engine. And so I just get frustrated when I see those other people like not like they're posting one video a week and they've got 20,000 subscribers and they're getting all kinds of free stuff. And when I see that stuff, I'm thinking, gosh, I bet you I have subscribers who would love to try that product and can't afford it. I wish I could get something like that so I could give it away to a lot of people. Like, I would try it, of course, but I wouldn't want to keep it all for myself. Like, that's who I am. Like, literally, I've had people give me money before and tell me I have to spend it on myself. We won a $500 gift card from our church a few years ago, around Christmas time. And the pastor said to me, you need to spend that on you and your family. And I was like, because he knew I wasn't going to. And we literally found 4 families. We spent $100 on each family. And then we bought wrapping paper and everything. And we gave them Christmas. And I mean, it's not a lot of money, but we got them really cool stuff. And it was stuff they wouldn't have gotten. And I had promised him I would spend something on us. So we went out to dinner and spent like $50 on dinner. Like, that's what we did. And I was happy with that. Like, that's just who I am as a person. And I'm not going to change it about myself. And I'm not going to change a negative Instagram message into any mantra that I carry in my head. And I had to get through that. So, as I said, I was making my movie. I make you movies all the time. I was making my video. And I finished it up. And it said, oh, you have an Instagram message. And it had a name, like, on the notification that popped up for me. And I was like, oh, I wonder who sent me a message. And I looked, and I had nothing. Like, there was a message, but it had like no name on it all of a sudden. And I was like, what is this? I have nothing. I have no idea what this is. Like, I have nothing to, like, what is this? Do I even open it? Like, is it a scam? Like, what is it? And I made the decision to open it because there had been a name there just a minute ago. And I had gone on Google and I said, what if my Instagram message just says like user? And it said basically it's like a person who has blocked you or deleted their profile. And so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just read it, see what it is. And it was a trash message. And those of you that know I suffer from body dysmorphia, and when I look in the mirror, when I watch like my 600-pound life, that's what I see when I look in the mirror. And I can't break that yet. And I'm hoping someday my brain just catches up and I no longer see that. But for right now, that's what I see. And it's part of my life. And it's just the way that it is. And this person, when telling me how I was bigger than this person and bigger than that person, and how I was lying about my weigh-ins because there's no way I weigh under 600 pounds and all this other stuff. And I mean, I'm wearing a 1X shirt right now. Obviously, I'm not the same size as them. But when you have body dysmorphia, it triggers you a little bit. So I just literally just got so depressed and so frustrated, and like nothing I was doing was enough. And it just became this self-pity party for a few days, and this frustration and this anger and this sadness. And it was like one to the other, and I was kind of cycling between the two. And I know my family wasn't dealing with the happy persons they like to be around, because I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to pack. I didn't care. Like, I did not care about anything. And I even got to the point where I was just like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need these kind of messages. I don't need these kind of people. I don't need any of this. I'm just done. Forget it. I'll just stay this fat. Like, I'm not even going to try anymore. Like, that's where I kind of went, because I am a spiraler that when I get inside my head, I spiral to like the worst case scenario, which is something I'm working on. But, it takes a while. And so I went to my counselor on Friday, and I talked to him, and I said, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with this. And, he said, well, you knew in advance when you did your YouTube channel. He's like, because I've only seen him a few times. Like, I don't go like regular anymore, because he doesn't think I need to. But he says, you knew when you started your YouTube channel that there was going to be people out there who were going to be jerks. He's like, and now you found a jerk. And he's like, well, maybe that's a good thing, because, jerks don't find people if they don't think you're successful. And I thought, yeah, but there's some people who are successful who have jerks too. It's not about success. And he's like, see, there you go again. And he, gave me a little bit of a talking to. And then yesterday I had to kind of work through what we discussed. And I'm not going anywhere before anybody thinks I'm leaving. I'm not. And I just had to kind of get my head wrapped around the fact that at the end of the day, I need to remember why I started my channel. I started my channel for me, to document my progress. Um, you know, I am definitely 100% honest with you guys. I am definitely 500% motivated to lose my weight. I have a grandbaby coming in 6 months. Yeah. Um, my daughter felt her move for the first time. Like, all these good things were happening in the middle, and then today is the day that they do their announcement of what they're having. And I was really sad that I wasn't going to be there, so that did not help my situation. And for a while, we thought about moving to Connecticut, and then I thought to myself, you know, if I move to Connecticut, there's a lot of things in Connecticut that are going to emotionally stunt me. Because there's a lot of bad things that happen there. And yes, it'd be great to be near my daughter and my granddaughter and my granddaughter's boyfriend and all of that. But at what cost? Financially, I don't know that we'd be as financially stable as we will be moving to Utah. There's a lot of things that would be issues. And I desperately wanted to make sure that I made the right decision. And I realized, you know, my daughter and her boyfriend have talked about eventually moving to North Carolina, so we would be back in the same situation of me living in a different state than my grandchild, and nothing I could really do about it. Maybe they'll just stay in Connecticut. I don't know what they'll do. But the reality is she has her life, and I have to do my life. And I have to let go of wanting to be there and help her. I've raised a great kid. Like, she's awesome. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her mom. I'm saying that because she is giving, and she is kind, and she is loving, and she is going to be the best mom. And I can still fly out there to see them. We still have video chats we can do. My grandchild will not be a stranger to me. No matter how much I want to be there to see everything. And reality is, if we're both working a lot of hours, how much time will I really have with her or him anyway? I've been calling it a her since like day one, y'all. Just because the second she got pregnant, I said, "Oh, it's a girl," and she said, "We don't know," and I said, "I'm telling you, it's a girl." I just knew, like, that's just what I knew, and I could be wrong. We'll find out today. But I've been calling. I said I can't call the baby an it. I have to call it her or him. So I'm gonna stick with her. And if it's a him, I'm so screwed, y'all. But anyhow, because he's gonna get called a she a lot until he's here. If it's a he. But you know, I just financially we'll be better off in Utah, and if they need help financially with something, if they need diapers or whatever, I can send them money if we're financially good. If I'm not financially good, we can't help them with anything. And so if we decide, you know what, it's easier for us to fly them out to Utah for a week every year and to fly there a couple times a year to see them, it's just easier. And, you know, and with this, and so between the Instagram thing and, you know, I mean, like I told you guys, I am very self-conscious about my teeth. Like I said, I didn't care about myself for a really long time. My teeth are horrible. But I don't have the money to pay because of a situation that happened when I was 17-ish, 18-ish. I don't like dentists. I have to get knocked out to have any dental work done. And so I have missing teeth. I have teeth missing here and one over here. And I can't get in there to get my mouth fixed because I have to pay for anesthesia. And because even though it's related to a medical condition, my medical will not cover anesthesia. And I can't afford $3,000. Just to go in for one time, you know, between $2,000 and $3,000. But that's what it costs to get anesthesia and pay our part of the dental bill and all of that. And I would love to get my teeth fixed. And, you know, when someone brings up negative things about me, I start remembering all of my negatives that I have for myself. And so in the middle of all of it, I'm like, I'm going to be a horrible grandmother because I'm not going to be local. And all my teeth are going to fall out. I'm going to be making videos like one tooth right here. And, I did a TikTok video the other day and it caught like when I'm missing teeth and I deleted it because I was so upset. And there's just so many things I'm still trying to work through and I'm trying to get done to better myself. And when you get an Instagram video like that, it really breaks you down. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's where I've been. I've been doing a little mental health spiral for a few days, and I'm okay now. I'm not great, but I'm not horrible. And, yeah, so it is what it is. We're going to keep plugging along. I have no idea what this week's weigh-in is going to look like because I haven't been great. And when I found out something very interesting about myself that I never knew was true, apparently, now that I don't just eat like crap all the time, when I'm upset, I emotionally eat. So that's something I got to work on. So I'm sure this week's weigh-in is going to be crap, and it's whatever. I'm going to start over on Wednesday and just start fresh and not worry about what these people say when they message me on Instagram that are horrible. Because you know what? They don't matter. At the end of the day, they don't matter. What matters is my goal, and my goal is to be healthy and whatever that looks like for me. And yeah. So anyhow, you're going to get a few videos probably today and tomorrow, extra ones that I had ready to go. But Wednesday really shook me and I didn't get them up. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.